Hello, beautiful divine one. Thank you for choosing you. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for coming to co-create here with us today. I do not know what's going to come through. I'm just excited for you. So if you feel that this is for you, and check in with yourself now. This is also, I know they're going to expand on this, but this checking in with yourself in the now is something you can do with everything, with anything. Just take a moment, pause. Does this feel like it is for me? Do I feel expanded? Does this excite me? Or do I feel anxiety, discomfort, stress, worry? Does it trigger some other streams of thoughts? If it feels expansive, it's for you. If it doesn't, then it's not. And that's how the now you really gets to check in with the now you, the truth of you, what is truly for you now. And they're expanding on this because we are now in the Lionsgate portal. So it's the 23rd of July, 2025, which I'm just hearing is a really big deal. Not so much, it's a big deal in the quantum, right? And this has also come through before where you're a celebrity in the quantum, like the choices that you have been making, the ways in which you have been choosing you like never before have been noticed. That's how it works. And once again, it's not about like divine compensation, although that is there. This is about you truly getting to create your bliss here now by what you choose. So you can choose for whatever to be for you, and you can choose for something to not be for you. This is how attachment works, right? It's the same with beliefs and information. It can feel resonant, like you can feel that it's resonant, but you can still choose for it not to be for you. And that now you has made that choice, and perhaps another future now you will come across the same information from a different source, or even perhaps the exact same information, and suddenly you will trust the resonance or fully experience the resonance and choose for it to be for you. This is why you create the rules. What you choose to believe in your mind as true limits you. It can also free you. But what I'm hearing is they want to raise the curiosity or the question for what happens if there are no rules, like no rules apply to you, that anything is possible. Imagine playing in that paradigm. We know that time doesn't exist. We know that it exists for our human journey, right? But our human journey is linear. That which is co-creating with us does not exist. Well, it exists in this paradigm because we are source. 333, as this is coming through, you are source. It exists beyond our human understanding. So the rules that apply maybe to your human physically don't apply to your super higher consciousness and the source that you are co-creating with, that is co-creating this illusion with you. And I'm hearing that they're bringing this through now because at 4-4, which really seems to be quite significant for this collective at this time, they're bringing this through now because of this Lionsgate portal, 144, as this is coming through, because of this Lionsgate portal, which is happening like tomorrow, I think the 24th, the new moon, but it is already open, like the portal is open, and I feel like it has been for you guys since about the 19th. That's just the feeling, and I feel shivers there, so I can feel the truth of those words. So collectively, right, you are co-creating with source, but you are co-creating with other co-creators that are co-creating with source. And if every single co-creator were to suddenly throw out the rule book, imagine what it would do. Imagine what it would do for the frequency. Imagine if everyone suddenly became far less limited than they had previously been. This is just imagery that they're giving me. It's also like they're giving it to me in twofold. Like, one, you truly are responsible for what you choose to embody in the now, what you choose in the now, what you choose to place your focus, your attention on in the now, what paradigm you choose to play in your mind, or do you choose to allow your mind to just be background noise while you sit in bliss from your heart space, from your sacred heart. This is not to say that you don't engage in the world, but it is from a different place of being. That's what's coming through. It's like you were sitting on a chair over there, and now you're sitting on a chair over here, watching the you that was sitting on the chair over there, and knowing how to, like, just knowing more, like having so much perspective, so much distance, so much space and time, right, to just experience things in a whole new way, so that you get to play more. It's like you have more distance from what is occurring, so that you get to actually play more with it. It's like the distance that you have from it, or that you allow yourself to have from it, provides more space for you to play and experience and bear witness to what is taking place. It's giving you more time to alchemize whatever is occurring, whatever is taking place. That came through really, really strongly, and I'm getting chills on my both shoulders, but it's also like going down my back. So there is my human feels the truth of those words, but it is also because I choose for it to be true. I don't speak much about my personal life really on this channel. I think the space for that whole dynamic is not quite here, and I'm not quite ready for it yet. But what I do know is that through my life experience, I'm 39 years old now. So I can only describe my life as I've lived a bit of an exciting daredevil life. I have always tested the boundaries. I have never accepted the rules. Even before it was just something that was encoded in me. It's the only way I can describe it. And I don't really talk about my stories with other people because it's so difficult for them to, I hear them talk about their own stories, their own addiction stories, their own attachment stories. And I am really speaking about substances more so than, but also relationships. But it was never like that for me because I chose for it not to be somewhere within me. It took me a lot of running away from that before I realized that if you get to choose which rules you get to play by. I experienced that truth in my 3D life very, very strongly, and perhaps one day I might go more into this channel, or I don't know, but I'm not called to go into the details now. What I'm called to bring your attention to is that, like me, you create your own rules, you create your own limitations, you also create your own liberations. Okay, this is coming through. This is what it's about. 911 this is coming through. You create your own liberations by what you choose to believe, by the rule book you choose to play by mentally, what you choose to believe to be true for you. I can use this YouTube channel as a nice example. When I initially started it, I had expectations. I'm human, just like you. And it was only when I began to grow, right, which was through the creation of this channel as well, that I began to do things my way. And then when I did things my way, I saw everything shift. So I mean, at one stage, it's still very early days, but in like the early days, the days where I was still watching to see if anybody watched or anybody subscribed, or if there was any engagement, if it found anyone. The expectation, right? There's an example. But also when I released the expectation, 111 is this is coming through, and I stopped looking, but more so, even when I stopped looking, yes, I saw a change. I could literally see my frequency reflected back to me in the synchronicity of this channel. And it was only when I stopped, like I'd come across other YouTubers talking about posting videos, giving it time to sit there before it's being allowing it to be made public so that the algorithm can pick up people. And I mean, I was doing all of that, but I knew it didn't matter. I knew it didn't matter, but I played in that paradigm anyway, and it was reflected, and I experienced some discomfort, frustration, until I realized, or I remembered is a better word, and I chose really to just accept the truth of me, which was, I don't play by other people's rules. I never have. And when I've tried to, it has never served me. 1111. It's never served me, and it's never served you. Now, I'm not telling you to be narcissistic. If I know that if this message has found you, you are not of that frequency. Perhaps you're experiencing that frequency outside of you from others, but you are not of that frequency. So when I tell you to choose you, I know that as the being that you are, the part of you that maybe hears beyond the words, and even the part of you that hears the words and feels the truth of them. But any person that truly feels the truth of these words uses their power for good, because you are a superhero with a superpower. But you first have to serve yourself. It's like your superpower is you get to play a tennis match against yourself, but you have to start the game. Yes, you can run and get there and smack it back, but you actually have to serve the ball. Like, so you first. And choosing you is choosing the universe. Choosing you is choosing the universe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Friends, so if any of this resonates with you, my name is Angela. I'm a channel for source consciousness or streams of consciousness, and streams of you, right? Because it's you. And this video doesn't exist without your attention, your focus, your energy. At least not for you and me. Okay, so if that resonates with you, I ask you please to ground yourself now with your breath, breathing in fully and completely to capacity, and pausing for a moment at your heart space and feel the source of you, the truth of you, the light of your being, before fully surrendering on each exhale, breathing at your own pace. I find 5 to be the magic number, but do whatever feels good to you. Okay, very, very, very interesting. Okay, friends. So we have I'm going to pull something from the Alchemy deck at the end on this, because I'm hearing for some of you this is very much inner child stuff. I mean, it's always inner child stuff in the end, because it's where we learned or experienced things that we were too young to understand. So we conceptualized it however we could into a belief system. Okay, and that belief system was then reinforced throughout our lives, because it was that all of those belief systems that were built and created, or at least the beginnings of their creation here, that you are truly being given the opportunity to break free from here and now. So I'm going to pull at the end. Feel free to jump to the end. Otherwise, stick around. I'm sure there's more for you. 144 as this is coming through. I'm also really being called to say, and this is from the book, but I'm seeing it in my mind's eye, so I'm going to say it, because for some of you, this will be true. Somebody from your past is perhaps coming back into your existence. I'm not saying it's a romantic, it might be a friend. I'm not saying anything. I'm just, the only reason they're giving this to me, I'm hearing, is because, okay, give me a moment. So as we embark on this journey, we walk away from a lot of people, but we walk away and we have nothing to do with them because we are on our own path. We forget that they may too have found their own path, leading each of you back to, you know, a point. Not back to, but like meeting at a similar point in the future. Okay, let's use future here, because that is the feeling that this is something that is still coming in, or maybe something for you, it's actually happened already. But they're bringing this to your attention because I'm hearing friend. I'm hearing friend, and I'm hearing be friend. That's what I'm hearing, be friend. Just because they weren't for you before does not mean that they are not for you now. I'm hearing grace, like give them the same grace that you would choose for you. So I don't know what, like I said, I'm getting more friendship than anything else, but this is a collective message, so it could be different for all of you. But now I'm already being called to the dog, and so I'm feeling friendship. Okay, I'm feeling friendship. And this is probably why they want me to take the Alchemy card as well, is because, okay, I'm being told 2 Alchemy cards. While for some of you, this is inner child work, for others, this is an opportunity for alchemy, but also for new experience. For new experience, I got a message with 5 that just popped up on my screen. So 5, this is really an opportunity for new experience and like reconnection, but like in a new way, because you are a new you and they are a new them too. So I'm hearing now, like, a leopard can't change its spots. This is a rule. This is a paradigm that you can choose to play in, but you can also choose not to play in it. Okay, this is an example of I know it's been drilled into my mind from my mother. A leopard never changes its spots. That's not my experience. In some cases, yes, that may very well be true, but not in all cases. So there's nothing definitive about that, right? I mean, think of you. Think about how much you have changed. And then think about the ways in which you stayed the same, I'm hearing. And then you get to choose. Do the parts of you that are the same, do they still resonate? Does it still resonate with you? If so, yes, it's for you. But like, you get to choose in each now what is for you and who you choose to be. And if that is true for you, I mean, you feel the truth, you feel the resonance, right? You feel the excitement, you feel the expansion of living in that paradigm. So it can be true for others too. And it is you, the only person that can stop that from being your reality is you, if you believe that others can't change like you did. So this is all about resonance, trust, feeling. Cards that have come through. The first card to come out, which is why I started laughing, it was the 5 of Swords. The 1919. Okay. The 5 of Swords. I'm feeling like you have truly jumped out of playing in this mind. In certain, I'm hearing playhouses in the mind. It's kind of what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is, what do you call it? We don't really get them here in South Africa. I've always been so envious when I see it on TVs, but like big fairs, and you've got like the mirror room, I don't know, the Hall of Mirrors, I think. And I'm seeing that you've been spending a great deal of time in this Hall of Mirrors, paying attention to you, like looking at you, criticizing you, like criticizing everything about you, no matter what shape, form, height, width, version of you, no matter how many of you even see, there has just been criticism. And it's like, what I see is I see each of these mirrors turning gold or yellow gold, and just like not melting, but like almost turning, yeah, like melting away. And I just see a light like flowing into your being. I feel like all of these mirrors represent something that you believe about yourself that is untrue, something that you kind of have on repeat, a criticism or criticisms that you have playing on repeat in your mind in every situation. There'll be a common theme to it, but it will manifest in more than one area of your life, just slightly differently. 911 as this is coming through. And I see and feel, because of the cards that this came out with, but more so than that, like I can feel the truth of what is about to come through. You, 9, this is the 9, and the High Priestess is 2. So this equals 11. Like this has come through before the illumination of you. And I feel this so strongly. I'm going to pull a clarifier on the bottom here, because we have the Strength card, we have the 3 of Cups, and we have the 4 of Cups. Right, so let's pull this clarifier and just shuffle, because I feel like there's more there that needs to. Okay, yes, there is the 9 of Swords. Okay, I'll pick those cards up in a bit, but I'm gonna hold up these 2. So yes, there. Oh, sorry, guy friends, I can't believe I missed this. The Strength card. This has been coming through 2, as I say. This has been coming through because of the Lion's Gate portal, right? Your divine feminine is truly coming online, but you are being called to surrender to your divine masculine. This is the only way the divine masculine can come to play in the way that you truly desire, like the equilibrium, the yin, the yang, just everything flowing in equilibrium. That's really what's coming through here. I also have itchy feet again. So it's like, I'm feeling like this is happening quickly. This is a very easy thread for you to follow, whatever this call is, because this is a call. You are awakening to not quite your soul purpose, but yes, for some of you, definitely. But you are definitely being given the stepping stones towards what it is that is truly for you. So it's time to, I'm just hearing, stop crying over spilt milk. Stop crying over spilt milk. This is very much with this 4. It's like, you know that with this 3 of Cups, you know that there is a place for you in this world. You know that, just being told to take another card, confirmation, the Sun. You know that you are connected to Source. You know that you are more than what your human is and can see and can understand and can taste and can smell, and you are more than what is tangible and known to you. You know this to be true. So it's time to fully embody that knowing. Stop crying over spilt milk. This is the universe, whatever this sadness is, this is the universe making space. I pulled the clarifier here. Whatever is leaving, whatever you are letting go of, whatever you are allowing to be free, frees up space for you. But I'm just hearing it opens up new doorways, new pathways for everything. They don't want me to specify there. They've actually asked me not to, so that there is no expectation on whatever this is coming through. For some of you, I'm being told not to, but there is newness coming through if you allow yourself to use the space, whatever this grief is. It's up for alchemy. It's also up for you to see things from a different perspective. Right? We at the beginning, what was coming through to me, what was coming through me, was this person sitting on a chair watching another, this distance, this observer of the observer, but this creating of space that creates like multi-dimensional magical space. I don't know. It's like so much can occur. So much can occur in this observation. And it's like what you have available to you when you choose to observe from that place is magical. Like I'm just like, they're showing me that you have they're showing me the imagery of you have the time to like go fetch some herbs and plop it in the cauldron and stir, and go fetch some more and plop it in the cauldron and stir. Like, that's how I'm seeing it. Like, you can make the antidote. You have enough time in each and every now for the antidote to what is being called for alchemy. You contain all the alchemy that you need within you, always. Okay, let's see what else is going to come through. Where did I put the deck? Oh, it slipped under my jacket. Friends, this is truly, truly beautiful. I'm really feeling that. Okay. Six of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, bottom deck. Okay, 2 cards coming out at the bottom. And I love this for you. I do. Oh, itchy nose or hair sticking where it isn't supposed to. Okay, 8 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. What you give, you receive. Okay. And this is kind of the universal law. So where you place your energy, your focus, your time, your attention, your money. If it is high frequency, the reciprocation will be high frequency. If it is low frequency, the reciprocation will be at that frequency. I'm being really, really called to this 0, right? It's like, as you step into your 0 point, your point of creation, when you allow all that, the identity that you have been playing with, to be free to morph into whatever you came here to be. It's like the unraveling of your human identity is truly how you discover who you really came here to be. And 8, I'm being called to this 8, I'm being called to the abundance, like that 8 represents for me, and the infinity, which the 6 of Pentacles also calls to me. So I'm just hearing like abundance as well. Abundance is coming in through your choices, of course. It's coming in with your choices and through your choices. And with this Queen of Pentacles, I'm just being told that as this, you have to sit, I'm hearing hold the pose again, but this is like sitting in the knowing, not sitting in the knowledge, sitting in the knowing of. Like, so do you choose this to be true for you? Do you choose this portal to exist for you? Do you choose your choices to be magical? Do you choose miracles to exist for you, just for you? Because if you do, then this is for you. Okay, let me take these alchemy cards for the 6 of Cups. See what they're gonna give us. Deck feels very busy. It's like, as I said, the deck feels very busy, but I think that there are 2 cards in my hand. Yes, so I'm going to leave all the other ones. There's one that came face up, and I will only take it out if, sometimes in the book it indicates that if a card comes out with another card, there is a specific something that needs to be sort of brought to your attention. If that is the case, I will do so. Okay, so we have Argentum, Silver, also the Moon, right? And this is new moon. This portal, it's Leo new moon. So okay, and it's 25. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. Lunar, reflective, chrome. Amidst its upper echelon status, silver shines eternally in second position. It is the lesser sibling, the one that's not quite there yet. A true alchemist does not resist this truth, but rather studies its subtle implications and its wisdom. Silver requires polishing, or the surface tarnishes over time. Mirrors require cleaning, or the image clouds and distorts. Whereas gold sustains its own malleable radiance, silver asks us for our participation. We must work at it. Don't give up now. Silver wants to build relationships. Like the moon, a mirror, or a poem, let it reflect an image back with an open heart and one more moment of willingness. That seemingly cold, stark surface of silver opens into the magical realm. What is there? Your own vastness, the mysteries that beckon you on moonlit nights. Through our daily devotion to silver, we find the truest gold. Go deeper, find a piece of silver and polish it by hand to ponder, polishing as a practice. Silver is a mirror like cold and dense. How do these qualities affect the surrounding cards in the reading? How does silver reflect onto others? Silver is known as the metal of the moon, and the brain is known as the silver organ. Therefore, meditation is key to unlocking the metal secrets. What I'm getting here in relation to what came through with the Six of Cups is it's like something old. So polishing, I don't know. It's taking a deeper look at whatever is coming in, if that resonates for you or if it shows up, if a person from your past shows up in your existence. So I said, this isn't a prediction. It's more the energy. It's like you are at a frequency where they have thought of you again, or you've thought of them again, or however it manifests in the world. But somehow you guys are at a similar frequency again. And this is what is bringing in the connection again. So it's not so much a prediction, it's just feeling the energies. Okay. Neptune, 9. 9's being very relevant in this reading. Okay. Divinity, mysticism, seeking. Neptune is the mystic's planet. Its transcendent energy projects towards the heavens. When the Neptune card appears, the seeker archetype is activated and doorways to new dimensions open. A voice whispers from beyond the earthly plane, perhaps calling you to a pilgrimage or new spiritual practice, or you may experience a meditative bliss beyond your wildest dreams. Meditation, friends. Just pointing it out if you haven't picked up on it yet. Divinity has arrived, whether you call it nirvana, samadhi, enlightenment, or just good old serenity. Amidst your spiritual awakening, remember that ultimately the work is not about you. The work is about what's bigger than you. Stay grounded in that reality, and you're likely to avoid Neptune's pitfalls. Examples of spirituality turned madness. Neptune's pitfalls of narcissism and escapism. History shows us examples of spirituality turned madness. So keep your woo-woo tendencies in balance with a little selfless service. Go deeper. Pick up a spiritual text that you haven't read in a while. Reread it as if for the first time. To ponder forgiveness as medicine. I'm so sorry. I've just had a reminder of something for you guys. Forgiveness is also something that doesn't exist. Do you forgive? means that something was wrong. I'm hoping that I'm not taking anything away, but this download has come through for you guys, and or if you're not new to my channel, I have a little one. I don't really have the time to record every single time I would like to, but I'm very glad for the remembrance that was given to me in this moment for you, for this collective, which is, it's not for you to forgive anyone. Do you need forgiveness? Or do you believe that everything that you have done has always been the best that you can do in each and every now moment? That every single choice that every past now you made was exactly right? Do not belittle your choices from the past. It got you exactly where you are right now, right here. So there is no such thing as forgiveness. This is why it's all about alchemy. This is also why it's all about love and compassion and understanding and the oneness. Which is simply accepting every other expression of source consciousness to express itself as it chooses to, without your judgment or your control or anything, or for you to have expectations on it. If it is expressing itself in a way that is not for you, you get to say, okay, I'll be on my way. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. It's the stories. Yes, it's the stories that make it. It's the stories that we are attached to that make it so difficult. Well, we allow it to be so difficult for ourselves to just, it's not for me. Now, you can attach to, why is it not for me? What am I going to do? Should I feel bad? There's so many avenues that you can choose to go down. Should you choose to go beyond this is not for me, thank you, goodbye, or farewell, or I'll see you in the now where you feel for me. This is not, the example that's coming through, it's not necessarily like ending a relationship. This could be with anything. You could have a roommate and you absolutely love them, but every now and again you truly just don't want to be around them. For you to go, hey, I'm gonna go my way right now. It is that simple. We complicate it with the stories. We complicate it with the thoughts. So Neptune, Jupiter, and Pluto are said to be gods and brothers realigning over the heavens, the earth and the underworld respectively. Which brother do you identify with the most? Recall the first moment you experienced Neptune's energy, perhaps a godlike encounter when you were young. There is a key in this memory. Write about it today. Okay? Thank you, beautiful divine ones, for co-creating this message with me today. Thank you for allowing me to play in your frequency. And this is essentially saying thank you for placing your focus, your attention, and your energy here so that we could play and co-create together. Have a beautiful, beautiful, magical now. Bye-bye.